Hello everyone and welcome to another Mate Nason video. In this video I'm going to be doing my first ever unboxing for a brand new Kickstarter that I just received this week, and that is Pax Renaissance. This game was published by Sierra Made Games, designed by Phil Eklund. This game had its first edition come back in 2016, and it just hit Kickstarter back in April of 2020, and finally is in backers' hands this week. So let's unbox it, take a look at it, and see what we got. All right, so here we have the game with its cover. I really like the art of this game. It's kind of nice. Got the back of the box here. This game plays 1 to, I think, 4 players. Yep, 1 to 4 players. All right, let's go ahead and... The size of the box is quite different. Here's the first edition box next to it. You can see it is a huge box, very much larger. All right, let's go ahead and crack it open. All right, let's see what we got. First, we have some, looks like some art for the game. Don't think this serves any game purpose. Just some nice art there. And there we got the book 1, the rules book. Book looks really nice. I'm noticing that there seems to be quite a few examples actually in the rule book. Looks like just about every other page has an example of what it's talking about on the other page. That's kind of nice. I like that. And got a little table of contents here on the back that tells you what's in the book. And then we have book number 2. It says Player's Guide. Now I wonder, let's see, this says Playthrough, Strategy, and Solitaire on there. So this might have the rules for the single player in here. I wonder if the 2 rule books, if they're doing something like a lot of games do nowadays, where they have a book that kind of goes through in-depth rules and one that kind of has a learn to play, especially since this one says strategy and playthrough. So this one already looked like it had a lot of examples, but maybe there's more examples in the playthrough there as well. All right, so we have our first punch board in there. Looks like we have the 4 different playable characters or factions you can be, and each one has its colored tokens there for you. Punch one out here. Pretty good quality there. Like that. All right, then we got, looks like some player aids here. This one says Battle Table. And then we have Operations and One Shot. Both the same, just 2 different ones you can keep on each side of the table, I guess. Then we have the board. We'll take a look at that in a second. Let's see what else we got. We've got some cards. These have the West symbol on them, and on the back side we've got more here. Now in a lot of his PAX games, a lot of these cards have a lot of really cool historical information on them. I'm also noticing that if you like to sleeve your cards, there is not going to be enough room in these inserts to hold your cards sleeved. Here we have the black cards, the East cards. And same thing on the back side there. And we got another deck here. Looks like we have some map cards. And then more of the West cards. And then here, got some different square cards. These look like some of the leaders that you have over there. Some cards here that say victory points as well. We got our pieces here. We've got different pieces here. Looks like some brown tan pieces. These look like rooks from chess. They're wooden, but they kind of have a plasticky feel to them a little bit. I do like them though. I think they're really pretty, and I like the way they feel. We've got some knights in the same 3 colors, same wooden pieces. We've got some boats here in the same colors. Looks like there's also some bishops there. Now here we have some pawns, and these are not in the same 3 colors. These are in your player colors. Same thing though, these don't feel as plasticky as the other ones. These are a little rougher, feel a little bit more woody. And then we've got, I wonder if these are like coins. Now these are plastic. I don't really like it when games mix wooden and plastic pieces. I don't mind it, it doesn't bother me too much, but I kind of just wish these would be wood like the other pieces. Alright, that looks like all the things we got. There's kind of a close-up of the insert that you have right there. Let's take a look at this board here. Alright, so we've got a map here of Europe, the Mediterranean portion. Looks like here's spots for those square cards to go. They look like different factions: England, France, Byzantium, a spot for China here. And on the bottom you have a place for your cards, the East and the West. Looks like the cards will slide over this way like that. Board's not too big. Looks like a good sized board though. Definitely got enough room for everything. Quick little comparison here to the original game. You've got the same chess pieces here in the original game. There's the knights, some different player pieces like the pawns. And then in the original game, if I remember right, the cards themselves kind of make the map. Here's the money from the original game, very similar. Here's the second edition, there's the first edition, just a little bigger in the second edition. And then there's the cards from the first edition. So it looks like they upgraded the production quality quite a bit. Really like it. I think it's going to be a great upgrade here. Don't know how much they changed the rules, but there it is. Pax Renaissance. So hopefully you enjoyed that unboxing of Pax Renaissance. Stay tuned for my next video. We're going to look at the unboxing of the second game that came out in the same Kickstarter, Pax Vikings. So stay tuned.